is Jenna McNeil at the Second Class Citizens Luncheon, sponsored by the Commonwealth Attorney's Office in honor of Crime Victims Week.
This year we're going to talk about our heroes. Police cannot be everywhere. We need the help of our fellow citizens. If not, if we leave everything to the police, then we'll probably become just another city where citizens are just afraid of the bad guys. We want our city to be a place where criminals should know that we are all watching. And we will tell the police, because we want the police to solve crimes in our community. So, we want to recognize some of our citizens who have done just that. They got involved. In recognition of their efforts to assist crime victims and for their ballistics expertise and assistance throughout the criminal justice process, Brian Engel and Dave Sanakis earned our Citizen Crime Fighter Award. Brian will be accepting today. On September the 5th, 2008, Lori Harris was at work when she noticed suspicious activity at the cash advance store nearby. Quickly, she realized she was witnessing a robbery in progress. Lori got a good look at the defendant, called 911, gave a detailed description of Edward. Early in the morning on September 12, 2009, Roderick Blanco showed up at the home of Lisa Carr, his previous landlord, with a large knife and bad intentions. He began stabbing her inside the house, but she managed to escape, though he continued stabbing her outside the residence. Though neighbors like Donald Case were not able to save Lisa Carr, they were able to be with her in the last moments and quickly called 911, allowing Lisa to identify her killer to the 911 operator. Proud to give Donald Case a Citizen Crime Fighter Award. On June the 9th, 2010, when their friend Umi Southworth did not show up for her last day of work, her co-workers, Susan Whitney, Marcy York, Tracy Hoffman, and Laura Hall sprung into action. Facing their own fears of Umi Southworth's husband, Donald, they proceeded to the house to look for Umi. While it was too late to save Umi's life, they did manage to stop a likely cover-up of the crime that was already in progress. Not to mention the fact that their testimony took on such an important role during the trial. They became known as those Fazoli's women. They were referenced throughout the trial that resulted in the murder conviction of Umi's killer, her husband Donald, who brutally beat her and left her to die alone in the brush behind their house. So Susan Whitney, Laura Hall, and Marcy York, Tracy Hoffman, heroes. Thank you for your involvement. Thanks for your guts for doing this.
What did you think of today's luncheon? What was your favorite part of the ceremony?
Well, I had many favorite parts, but Ray always is it very entertaining when he has this luncheon, but he brings out some important parts that the community needs to be aware of. The zeros that he nominated today and recognized have been some of the most prolific and horrible criminals that we've had in the community over the last couple of years. The heroes we all like to celebrate because it takes citizens to be involved to allow us to be effective at what we do. If we had to do this alone, we couldn't be very successful. So when citizens come forward, provide us with information, it really makes our job a lot easier.